You know what? Let's just start from the top. We might as well get into it. As y'all can see, OG got some garb on. His outfit is very, it's very unique. It's very different from what you're used to seeing, as we're very comfy and cozy here in the studio. Captain, why don't you tell them what this is about?
Well, a win is a win, and I've been 10 toes down for the Cowboys since '74. And so when we win, I celebrate it. I'm all about it. When we lose, that's not the time to wave your flag. No different than in a war. He like, hey, man, we lost this war, bro. Put that up, man. Matter of fact, they're going to take it from you. So we got to win. And it's like a triple win because not only are they my team and been my team since way back in the day, but they was really my team because you blessed me with a early birthday gift. Yeah, I'll be 58. November 30th is my date of birth. It's also my marriage anniversary, 30 years with your mother, my beautiful wife, Lydia. And so it was a lot of celebration going on this past Monday Night Football, ESPN. We did it big. And I thank you again, man. You fed me. Hey, man, you was my Uber driver. We did that, man. We did that. For real. We did that. And so that's why I am wearing my official Dallas Cowboy t-shirt. You bought me this as well. I should have had my Dallas Cowboy mug that you bought me as well. Father's Day going back a little ways. But that's why I'm draped and I got the hat on. Otherwise, I don't wear the cowboy hat too frequently. I sure don't wear I'm not going to give the name of the brand, but I know it's written on there. They might say, man, that brother looks so good in it. I think we're going to sponsor his show. That would be what's happening. Y'all want to sponsor the show? Black man wearing, I'm going to say it, black man wearing Wrangler? Man, you ain't never seen a dude look this good in that Wrangler with a black hat. Holla at me. Cash App, Wrangler. Hit the Cash App. But anyway, yeah, bro, it's good to have you be back in the studio, broadcasting again. OG and son. My son is here, COVID-free. And yeah, man, it's good to be back, Jess. Welcome back.
Man, it's good to be here. And, man, let's get into it. For the folks at home that don't know, because they probably don't, because, it's a family thing, right? Me and you have never been to an NFL game. Me and you are both NBA fans, NFL fans, baseball a little bit, go Dodgers. We've been to Laker games, Dodger games, all that. Never been to a professional football game. Been to college football, Texas A&M, all that. But never been to an NFL game. So, man, the day comes. It's Monday. The game is a Monday night football game. It's going to be on ESPN. It's at SoFi Stadium, this $1 billion stadium smack dab in the middle of Inglewood, across from the Forum. And we got to make the trip from the Valley down to L.A. County, get to Inglewood, and go to the game. First off, right off the bat, I want to get your pros and cons of this whole event that we just went through yesterday in our little road trip.
I was going to reverse engineer it and talk about how wonderful a time we had and then kind of backtrack and go to how it was, misery. I think I will reverse engineer it. First of all, they had to tell us to leave, okay? We stayed to the end. And I don't know what the ticket prices is because, on most birthday gifts, you ain't supposed to know all that. So I don't know all that. So hush is the word. But I know one thing. I knew I was going to get the most out of this birthday gift. And I did, to where, the ushers was saying, okay, sir, we're going to have to go now, sir. Sir, last picture. And so we bounced. But, I was staying to the end. I was enjoying it all. ESPN was live in effect on the set. What's my guy's name?
Scott Van Pelt.
You over there like you don't know. The bald-head white man. Right. Wasn't nobody else. Come on, man. Get with it. Is it COVID? You got COVID freeze? What they say, long term? Bro, we going to have problems on the set today. Anyway, Van Pelt, Van Pat, whatever his cat's name is, He was on the set. He talked with number 88. His name slips my mind because I'm up in age. So, but anyway,
CD.
CD Lamb, thank you for the help. Appreciate it. Offset help. But we stayed till I can watch that and say we've expired it. So we got a win. We beat the Chargers. Interception was a great way to end the game because they were getting ready to go into the end zone. They had rhythm. Yeah, they whatever cat's name, Hubert. Okay, he was getting ready to take it in. I was really starting to fear that.
Yeah.
But just like any good game you watch,
Yeah.
that's what you want. You wants to be on the edge of your seat. You want, all these blowout wins. Don't nobody want to see that. I want to see competition, gladiator style. I want to see them, mano y mano. I don't know who gonna win. That's what I wanted. And to get that as a birthday gift, it was basically them entertaining me. Wasn't nobody in that stadium, even though it was about 40,000, 50,000 folks in there.
Yeah.
It was my birthday party, and the Cowboys and the Chargers was playing for me personally. So I thank you, son. That made it the second best birthday gift in my life. You know what the first is, right? You don't know, huh? The first is your mother. I got married on my birthday, the 30th of November, 30 years ago. So, bro, you number two the way you did that. You too, baby. You know how I got LeBron number one, Michael Jordan number two? You my Michael Jordan. So, excellent. That was the crescendo of it all. The bang bang. That was it. Now I have to reverse engineer this thing, and it's going to get bad. It's going to get bad because the trip to the stadium, the inner city driving of Inglewood, red light, green light, took me back to when I was a kid. You mean to tell me we did 4 hours of red light, green light? 4 hours? Less than an hour away, less than 20 minutes away from the stadium? 4 hours? I'll never do that again. I mean, even if you was to give me tickets, I don't want to see SoFi, sci-fi, whatever it is. I don't even want to see it, y'all. And the folks you work there, you need to know. The city council of people, y'all did the people of Inglewood wrong. Yeah, you might be getting that income tax. Yeah, you might get taxes is flowing because of all the festivities that's jumping off. Y'all did that city wrong by doing that. Y'all could have did it different. Put it by the airport. Yeah, that was a bad move. So that messed up the birthday party. You know how sometimes you can have people mess up your birthday party?
Yeah.
The whole city of Inglewood messed up my birthday party. The logistics of it all messed up my birthday party.
Yeah.
And so it didn't mess it totally up because, like I said, we got to win. I was there with my firstborn son. We had a great time, and I'm not going to belabor the situation. Great birthday, but that travel took us 2 hours to get from where we live to where we, and then another 4 hours in traffic. Yeah. Hey, bruh, thanks again. Wonderful birthday. But yeah, that travel in the city of Inglewood, the Wood, misery. And because misery loves company, I'm sure you got something to bring on as well. I digress.
That was well said, well spoken, very profound. Folks, I don't know if you can see this notebook paper I have here that I ripped out of my notebook from the crib. I've got things to say about this situation. Because people say, like father, like son, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I'm going to do some reverse engineering as well. There's pros and cons. I'm starting with the pros. Let's start from the top. I got them written down, folks. America, I got my notes right here. Check this out, right? We'll start from the top. SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. We get the SoFi, which is right across from the Great Western Forum, where our Lakers, purple and gold, used to play back in the day. Showtime Lakers, Magic Johnson, James Worthy. all those cats. The parking lot, wonderful. I love the parking lot at SoFi Stadium. Very spacious, a lot of room. I didn't feel like when we got in the parking lot, like even the lanes were confusing. They had everybody go in one at a time. Man, they validate your parking. They scan the barcode on your phone, and we was in there. And once you really got through the lanes, it's first come first serve. Whoever finds the parking spot first is who gets it. I like that. We was blessed to find a real good parking spot. We slid in there, and we was ready to pop out and go to the stadium. So I love that. Shout out to SoFi Stadium. Your parking situation is marvelous. I'm a fan of that. That's my number one pro. Second pro, where we were seated. You didn't mention this, but we can get back to you after I finish my speech here. Where we were seated was wonderful. Some of y'all may see the pictures on our Instagram. If you're not following us there, you can look us up on Instagram, OG and Son Podcast. We posted some pictures of our view, what it looked like. For those of you who often go to sporting events, we were in the club seating section. We were in the club section. So we were right there, right behind the Cowboys bench, Cowboys sideline, at the 20-yard line, I believe you said yesterday we were at. So we got a great view of the red zone, close to the middle of the field, kind of a little bit. And the seats were wonderful, y'all. I don't know if it was real leather, if it was fake faux leather, but it was good, soft, bouncy material. Plenty of leg room, a little bit less for me because of my height situation, but for Pops, for the OG, his leg room was perfect. He had Pops had the aisle seat, so he was sitting at the end of our row, and I was sitting next to him. So he didn't have to deal with the people sitting next to me. He just had to deal with me. So hey, for me, I was happy for that. I did my best to accommodate him because this is his gift. This is his birthday. Like my dad said, his birthday's not till November. But hey, football season is only so long, and Cowboys only come to town, here and there. So we did that. My third pro, and Pops OG might not agree with me. You might not, but this is how I feel about it. Great customer service. Because this was our first time at SoFi Stadium, y'all, and not to say we don't get out much, because we do, but you know what I'm saying? We family people. We kick it at the crib. You know what I mean? We not going to concerts every weekend and football games. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? We humble with it, right? Man, we get to SoFi, and we pretty much lost. We don't know where to get to our seats. And, man, they tell us because we got club seats, we at the bottom. We in the pit of the stadium, basically. And we got to go down. We went down one elevator and like 3 escalators, I want to say, something like that. And the customer service, man, we had a dude walk us all the way over to the elevator. Nobody gave us an attitude. They was helping me with my phone. So SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, man, shout out to y'all. Customer service was A+. If I would have had cash, I would have tipped y'all, for real. Like, this from the heart. I really feel this way. Shout out to SoFi. Employees was on point, and it sounds like from his facial reactions I'm seeing, it looked like Pops, it looked like OG might agree. My fourth pro is the airflow in the stadium was wonderful. I'm not an architect, but I believe what they call it, SoFi, is like a what is a free air or open air stadium, to where you are inside, you are sitting down by the field, but it's not closed off. There's a roof on the building, there is a top, but all the hallways is open. Man, you can see the palm trees out in Inglewood, and you can hear the flights to LAX going overhead, and you good. So those are my 1, 2, 3, 4 pros that I was like, hey, these are 4 good things I could say was awesome. And then here's just like the additional bonuses. These are my pro bonuses, I'll say. All right. One, because we were in club seating, right behind us was the suites. So we keep seeing a lot of commotion during the game, and we like, yo, why people keep looking behind us? What's all the commotion? Like, I know we in LA, it might be a fight or something, or somebody banging on somebody. What is it, right? Man, LeBron James is sitting behind us, y'all. Listen, you know me, you know the OG. We Laker fans for life. Purple and gold, purple rain all day. All the way back to Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, Magic Johnson, Kareem, James Worthy, to Shaq and Kobe, to LeBron, AD. That's us, right? Bruh, LeBron is sitting behind us in the suites. up there. And then see, we didn't know it till we got back to the crib. Jay-Z was up there with him. So we realized it was a lot of money in that stadium on that Monday night. So on top of my pops, I'm not a Cowboy fan, obviously for those for the reasons right that I've listed before. But pops is a Cowboy fan, so salute, respect to the OG. His team got the dub. They won, and on top of that, LeBron is sitting right behind us, bruh. Hey, dude, that was just the bonus that made it mo better, as they say. So those are all the pros. Those was the best. That was the best situations for me. And then here's the cons, which you'll see. Hey, like father, like son. Apple do not fall far. We got the same quarrels. You know what I'm saying? His beef is my beef. You know what I'm saying? It's all ether. Uh, the drive, y'all. The drive. We coming from the valley, right? We coming from the crib. You know, we're not giving the address out, but we came from the valley. You know what I'm saying? For those that are from Cali, you can understand what direction we coming from, right? Dog. We get to L.A. and it's L.A. midday. The game is at kickoff is 5:15. We left the crib at like 12:30. So we assuming we gonna get to the stadium at like what 2:30, 3 at the latest. Y'all, 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 y'all. We didn't get to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood till like 5:30. As we pulling up in the parking lot, we hear kickoff happening. Dude, we hear the crowd yelling and screaming as they kicking off, right? And y'all, our plan was, hey, we're going to get to the stadium an hour, 2 hours early. We're going to walk around the whole stadium. We're going to take pictures. We're going to do OG and Son content in the parking lot. You know what I mean? It didn't happen, y'all. It didn't happen. We only stopped twice on the way to Inglewood to get some food, you know what I'm saying, get some provision, and that's it. Dog, like Pop said, like the OG said, when you throw $1 billion huge stadium smack dab in the middle of Inglewood, bruh, an old hood like Inglewood is not built for that, bruh. These is old streets. This is an old community, bruh. This is old LA, old South Central. Bruh, the traffic was crazy. And it got to a certain point, we driving through Hollywood, we going through Inglewood. And y'all, like I said, when I say South Central, we taking Crenshaw, we taking Slauson, we on Pico, we in LA for real, for real. And you know Pops, he go back. He from the 80s, dog. He know Cali, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, he know, you know what I'm saying? So we feeling good, we feeling safe and confident, but we like, bruh, it take all this to get to the stadium, bruh? Like, my G. So, man, we driving through Inglewood and we like, bruh, we looking at the GPS in the car and the GPS say it's going to take 45 minutes just to navigate Inglewood to get to the stadium, y'all. And that's really our biggest gripe is that, yes, thankfully we were able to get there in time. We got into the stadium to see the Cowboys score the first touchdown. We walk into our seats and Dak Prescott is scrambling into the end zone for the Cowboys to score the first touchdown. So, y'all, we did make it to the game in the first quarter. It's not like we didn't get there till halftime. No, we made it at the first quarter. But, our plans was to get there before kickoff even happens so that we could walk around and just be, tourists because we first-timers. So, y'all, I mean, we not going to harp on it because, we keeping this thing upbeat. You know what I'm saying? This is the love boat. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm saying? This is the family boat, dad and son boat, right? So all we saying is, hey, when you do infrastructure like this, which can contribute to gentrification and whatnot, right? When you throw $1 billion stadium in the middle of Inglewood, dog, that's like throwing $1 billion stadium in the middle of Compton or Watts. Yes, you are going to employ a lot of people from the community. A lot of money is going to be flowing to them local businesses. However, because these are old hoods, old communities with back streets, and these houses is 70 years old, bruh, the streets is not wide enough. There's not enough room for people to navigate to the stadium. And we can only thank our Heavenly Father, God above, that we was just going to a football game and we wasn't trying to drive through there and Beyonce was in the building or, somebody more famous than the Cowboys and the Chargers, because I know that whole neighborhood and that parking lot was on smash. I'm not going to belabor the situation. Those are my thoughts. Captain, if you got anything else to add after hearing my diatribe, feel free to flow.
Uh, No, I don't have much more to say other than yes, seats excellent. Film at 11. You got to watch the video. You got to go to YouTube or wherever we post this, and you'll see what we were able to see. And yeah, excellent. And yeah, I just, I would say, you know, if y'all having a city council meeting and y'all fit to put something downtown in old downtown, vote no because you're gonna have money, but and some people might say, hey, what's a headache to you ain't a headache to me. I feel you on that. True, y'all might be able to bear that because the taxes and the money that it's bigger than that. Hey, I understand it, but just know out of towners, you lose that base. You lose that base of folks saying, hey, man, we're going to drive 100 miles to go see this game. We're going to spend big money one time, two times, three times per year to do this big event. We're not going to be included. And I would say they wouldn't miss us. They wouldn't miss us at all. As big and as packed as that stadium was, they wouldn't miss us. So, hey, once again, salute. Second best birthday celebration, and I didn't know I was gonna have celebrities stop by my birthday party. There was some other cats. Dude from NSYNC was there. A couple other actors were there. So I didn't invite them cats. Would I've invited them cats? Maybe LeBron, because I'm Lakers since '70s. Not even maybe. I'd put LeBron on the list. Yeah, he can bring his family too. Yeah, because I got him number one as greatest basketball player ever. So why wouldn't I have him at my birthday party? So real talk, LeBron, and LeBron, you want to bring Rich Paul so that we can make these deals on this podcast? We cut these checks. Bring Rich Paul with you as well. I digress.
Look, what I'll say is this, and I'll get your I'll get your thoughts on it. We said this the whole trip, y'all. The whole time we was at the game, walking around in the parking lot, taking the stairs, escalators, elevators. We gonna make this first time the last time, but we gonna make it the greatest time because we both, y'all, as much as we enjoyed the game, being in an atmosphere with sports fans and families and good weather and just a good California time because we are California born and bred, California raised from the soil, both of us, right? We said to ourselves, dog, that traffic situation, the navigation situation is so bad in that area that if you don't live in LA and you just driving 20 minutes to get home or driving, to another Orange County or something like that, it's really not worth it, dog. It's not. We really have no desire to go back to SoFi Stadium for Nathan.
Forever, ever. Big screen TV at home, bowl of nachos. I can get as much as I want. If I want to order out pizza, if I want to get that, sirloin steak, I'm at the crib. And when the game's over, I can go to bed 30 minutes later, 10 minutes later. I can go to bed on the couch. Don't nothing beat that. I'm telling you, not just because I'm an OG, because I got a young buck right here who says ditto to that, brother. Who says, hey, Pops, I'm with you.